The hiss of grocery store air conditioning, the smell of cheap coffee, and the sight of one smug stranger bulldozing past a row of frail seniors. You don't see them standing in line? Fine, you won't be cooking tonight. Stick around, because the payback tastes better than any campfire marshmallow he'll ever chew. If you've ever clenched your fists watching someone bully the vulnerable, smash that like button. Hit subscribe for more spine-tingling Reddit revenge tales, and let's dive into a story where one missing can of gas delivers a 5-star course of karma. Fluorescent tubes hummed overhead as I queued in lane 7, the kind of grocery line that forces you to memorize every tabloid headline by heart. Beside us sat lane 8, priority, senior citizens expecting mothers, folks with disabilities. A plastic bench ran along the wall, faded orange, creaking beneath 2 white-haired women and a stooped gentleman balancing on a cane. I glanced at my own cart, rice, veggies, and a jar of midnight craving peanut butter. Ordinary day, ordinary errands until he arrived. Picture a mid-30s guy in neon-trimmed hiking gear, Bluetooth earpiece blinking like a tiny lighthouse of arrogance. He sauntered up, cut a perfect 90-degree angle, and parked his cart squarely in front of the seated seniors. No eye contact, no apology, just the squeak of wheels and the stink of entitlement. Me, calm but clear, sir. They're next in line. Him, without turning, I don't see them standing in line. His voice oozed syrupy dismissal, like I was background elevator music interrupting his big shot phone call. One of the elderly ladies adjusted her hat, shrinking further into the bench. My pulse hammered in my ears. I swallowed the urge to snap. Arguing would only humiliate the seniors further. So I stood silent, feeling the injustice sizzle beneath my ribs. 5. Agonizing minutes. The conveyor belts crawled. Neon trim, let's call him Trek Bro, laughed into his headset, bragging about some epic weekend getaway. That's when I noticed his haul: sleeping bag, fold-out chair, paper plates, a family-sized marshmallow bag, instant noodles stacked like bricks, and perched on top, a single silver can of butane gas. The lone heartbeat of any portable stove. The idea struck like static, tiny, harmless, yet potentially glorious. I replayed his sneer. I don't see them standing. Those seniors, taught all their lives to be polite, had been made invisible, erased by one arrogant sentence. My palms prickled. This wasn't petty anger. It was that molten sense of moral imbalance that keeps you awake at 3 a.m. A voice inside hissed, "Fix it. Make it cost him." The belts lurched forward. Trek Bro was 3 shoppers away from the register. He tucked the phone into his collar, both hands busy scrolling through a camping checklist. Distracted. Oblivious. Heart pounding, I inched closer. The cart's metal frames grazed with a soft clink. I watched his gaze, glued to that screen, before my fingers slid over his cart's edge. The butane was cool and smooth, lighter than a soda can. Lift. Pivot. Drop. It settled among my groceries with a muffled tap. Nobody flinched. The seniors were still watching their knees. Trek Bro was lecturing someone about survival instincts. I felt a rush, like inhaling icy air. For the first time since he cut the line, I could breathe fully. Trek Bro unloaded his bounty, chatting loud enough for half the county to hear. "Bro, I'm telling you, Morays by the lake tonight. Got the stove, got the fuel, we're golden." Scanner beeps chirped in rhythm. When his turn ended, he swiped a platinum card, whistled a tune, and strutted out, still blissfully ignorant that his entire dinner now depended on a concurrently rolling toward my cashier. Cashier, raising an eyebrow, "You know this is butane, right?" Me smiling, "Oh, I know. Better safe than sorry." I paid, bagged, and nodded a silent goodbye to the seniors, who, at last, were being ushered forward with genuine smiles from the staff. Outside, sunlight hit like applause. I imagined Trek Bro's SUV peeling out of the lot, confidence radiating off him like exhaust fumes. Night descends on a lakeside campsite. Crickets drone. Pine trees whisper. Truck Bro unrolls his brand new sleeping bag, flips open the portable stove, and pats his pockets for that crucial hiss of propane ignition. Nothing. Confusion creases his brow. Truck Bro, muttering, "I packed it, I know I packed it." He appends the trunk, yanks clothes from backpacks, shakes the marshmallow bag as though butane might hide inside. The lake absorbs his first curse, then the second, until echoes of frustration bounce off the water. With no flame, instant noodles stay brick hard. Marshmallows taste like sugary chalk. Coffee grounds sit useless. His friends tease, his ego blisters. Somewhere between hunger pangs and chilled midnight air, maybe, just maybe, he recalls the faces of those silent seniors he bulldozed hours earlier. And for dessert, a spoonful of humility. Back at the store exit, I paused beside a donation bin for local food banks. The butane nestled in my bag whispered a reminder of its earlier life. I set it gently into the bin, fuel for someone who actually needed heat. A wave of cathartic warmth spread through my chest. Truck Bro would never know my name, but he'd feel my absence every crunchy bite he took. Finally, balance restored. Cutting lines may save you minutes, but disrespect costs you far more in the end. Sometimes karma doesn't roar. It just quietly removes the one thing you took for granted. If this tale made you grin, like the video, subscribe for more delicious stories of justice served, and tell us in the comments, what's the most satisfying instant karma you've ever witnessed? Till next time, stay kind, or risk a taste of crunchy consequences.